Shorthand English Junior Grade Unknown Speed Dictation. Get ready for dictation. 5 seconds. Start. Ladies and gentlemen, let me express my thanks to you for the honor you have done me in asking me to preside for a second time over your educational conference. It was my privilege to have attended the conference held nearly a couple of years ago. I had also the privilege of presiding over the All India Educational Conference held at Madras, and since then I have had many opportunities of contacting members of the teaching profession and officers of your association. It is on account of this factor that I ventured to accept your kind invitation on this occasion. The problems of education in our country today are so many and varied. They are so vast in their scope and so difficult in their many sided nature that it is perhaps not surprising that today one finds many anxious and eager to throw out solutions and remedies of a nature which may not always be sound or practical compared with the situation that existed half a century ago. Whether in this country or in any other country of the world, one has to realize that today education is a problem facing the masses of the country. No longer is it possible to think of it as the privilege of the few. It necessarily follows that a problem of this nature requires a different solution from the one that may have been thought of at an earliest period when it was just a question of training a few. It has also to be realized that this very problem of mass education implies the training in the field of higher education of a good number whose duty it would be to make it possible to spread education among the masses. The intimate connection, therefore, between what may be called secondary education or the education of the masses with the problems of higher education cannot be ignored. It is now accepted generally that every citizen is entitled to education up to a certain age period, and that such education should enable him to reach a standard which will fit him ultimately to play his role as a citizen. In case he has the necessary interest for higher education, he should be in a position to pursue such a course. But the problem does not end here. Education is always to benefit individuals and also that should serve the needs of the country. Dear SARS, we have received your application for an agency in your district subject to receipt of a reference from your banker and a guarantee from a leading commercial house in your city. We shall be willing to give you the agency for selling our vehicles in the district. You will be required to sign an agreement stating that payment shall be made within 10 days from the delivery of vehicles. You are entitled to a discount of 10% on catalog price. You may kindly note that delivery of vehicles will be made at the factory and you will have to make your own arrangements for collecting them within a week from the date of order. You will be required to obtain an agreement to that effect from the individual purchasers for all the spares specially supplied by us. You will also get a discount of 20% on catalog price in force. Thanking you. Yours faithfully. Stop.